phone lights off for half a second, then darkness returns. The room is quiet except for the rain tapping softly against the window. I pick up my phone more out of habit than expectation. No new messages, no notifications, just the same lock screen I've looked at 100 times tonight. Funny how a small device can hold so many memories, photos, conversations, voice notes, and somehow an entire chapter of your life inside a few gigabytes. I scroll past your name, still safe, still there, like a city I no longer visit but can't bring myself to erase. One missed call, one empty screen, one old memory in between. And I keep staring at my phone tonight, wondering if you're doing alright. Not because I need you back, not because I can't move on, just because some people never completely leave, even after they go. There was a time when your name lighting up my screen could change my entire day. Back then, calls lasted for hours, conversations wandered nowhere, and somehow that was enough. Now years have passed, new seasons arrive, new roads appear. Yet sometimes, in the silence of 2 a.m., I still wonder if you ever think about those nights too. Late night roads, purple skies, phone screen glow, tired eyes, different lives, different days. Still your number never fades. Rain outside, city lights, old memories return tonight. Maybe the hardest conversations are the ones that never happen. And I keep driving through the rain, listening to old songs again. Some calls are missed forever, some words remain unsaid, but somehow the silence still tells the story. Phone screen fading, still no call. Typing 3 little dots appeared on my screen and disappeared, without a word, without a message, without an ending. And somehow that hurt more than silence ever could. For a few seconds I imagined everything. Maybe you were saying hello, maybe you found an old photo, maybe a song reminded you of me. Maybe your hand paused above the send button, the same way mine has 100 times before. Funny how hope works, how quickly it arrives, how quickly it builds entire conversations out of almost nothing. 3 small dots, and suddenly I'm back in another year, waiting for your reply, like the world depended on it. Late night glow, phone in hand, building stories out of sand. Typing, and nothing came like summer rain against the glass. I watched the moment disappear before it even had a chance to become real. And I keep staring at an empty screen, trying not to imagine what could have been. Back then, we talked about everything, the important things, the meaningless things, the kind of conversations that lasted until sunrise, without either of us noticing. Hours disappeared like minutes, and somehow there was always something left to say. Now years later, the silence feels heavier, not because words are missing, because there are too many, and neither of us knows where to begin. goodbyes. Phone screen glow, purple skies, memories lie behind my eyes. Different roads, different plans, still your ghost inside my hands. Three little dots, then they fade like promises we never made. Sometimes closure looks exactly like this. A message that never arrives. Typing, then nothing came, no goodbye, no one to blame. Just another moment, lost in time, and I keep driving through the rain tonight. Learning that not every thought needs to become a message, and not every memory needs a reply. Thoughts disappear. Thoughts disappear. Last voicemail. I found your voicemail tonight, buried beneath years of newer messages, hidden inside a folder I forgot existed. 3 minutes, 22 seconds, that's all it was. But somehow it felt like opening a door to another life. Your voice sounded different, lighter, younger, like someone who still believed everything will work out exactly as planned. You laughed halfway through with something I don't remember, and hearing it again, it felt like seeing an old photograph move for the first time. The strange thing about voices is how they survive long after moments disappear. A picture shows a face, but a voice brings back a person. Old recording, late night air, a piece of time still waiting there. One old voicemail, one old sound, bringing the whole world back around. And I keep listening through the static noise, trying to remember who we were when life felt simpler. You talked about plans, a trip we wanted to take, a restaurant we wanted to try, a future that never arrived. Not because anything went wrong, life just kept moving like it always does. The voicemail ended, the silence returned, and for a moment I sat there, holding the phone like it was something fragile. Because maybe memories are not fragile because they break, fragile because they don't. They stay exactly the same while everything else changes. Old voice note, late night drive, funny how the past survives. Different years, different days, still your voice remains the same. Rain outside, engine low, some things leave, some echoes don't. Maybe we save old voicemails because part of us is afraid to forget the sound of someone who mattered. One old voicemail, one last call, 3 short minutes, that's all. Yet somehow we carried enough to bring an entire chapter back to life. Message saved. The message says read it 2:14 a.m. Nothing else, no reply, no explanation, no second notification. just a timestamp frozen in place, like evidence of a conversation that never happened at first. I check my phone constantly, wondering if another message would appear. Minutes became hours, hours became days, days became months, until eventually I stopped waiting. But somehow I never forgot. 2:14 a.m., such a small detail for something that occupied so much space inside my mind. Seen the words, read the line, still I carried it through time. Read at 2:14 a.m., and somehow that became the ending. No dramatic goodbye, no final speech, just silence arriving quietly, like snowfall in the middle of the night. Yeah, maybe you didn't know what to say. Maybe there was nothing left to explain. Maybe life simply continued the way it always does, without checking whether our hearts were ready. And honestly, I understand now. Not every story gets a perfect conclusion. Not every question receives an answer. Sometimes all you get is a timestamp and the choice to keep moving. Yeah. Still remains tiny numbers, biggest pain. Phone screen glow, purple light, old emotions late at night. No reply, no excuse, just another truth to choose. Sometimes the answer is hidden inside the silence. Read at 2:14 a.m., and maybe that was enough to teach me that closure doesn't always arrive the way we expect. Sometimes it arrives as acceptance. See, moving on. Airplane mode. Tonight I turn my phone off, not dramatically, not out of anger, not because I expected a call. I simply got tired of checking, tired of hoping, tired of giving silence more attention than it deserved. The screen went black and suddenly the world felt quieter. The city lights stretched ahead, the highway opened up, and for the first time in a long time I noticed the road more than the phone. Maybe that's the problem with waiting. You spend so much time looking behind you that you forget there's an entire future in front of you. No ringtone, no alerts, just the road and distant lights. Airplane mode, no expectations, no conversations left unfinished, and I keep driving past the places where I used to stop and wonder, what if the silence felt different tonight? Not lonely, not heavy, just peaceful like the ocean. After a storm passes, I realized I wasn't waiting for a call anymore. I was waiting for permission. Permission to move forward, permission to let go, permission to stop replaying old conversations inside my head. And maybe I never needed permission. Maybe all I needed was this road, this night, and the courage to keep going. Airplane mode, signal gone, still somehow the road goes on. Purple skies, morning near, less regret, more clear. Past behind, future wide. Finally learning how to drive. Some chapters end the moment you stop refreshing the screen. Airplane mode, windows down, the city fades without a sound, and I keep driving toward the sunrise, knowing some calls will never come, but life still will. Signal lost, sunrise ahead. 4:18 a.m.
Contact name.
Your name still lives inside my phone. Not because I expect a message, not because I'm waiting, just because deleting it feels stranger than keeping it. Years have passed, new numbers appeared, new conversations started, new people arrived, yet somehow your name remains between strangers and forgotten contacts. Like a landmark from a city I no longer visit, I scroll past it sometimes without meaning to stop. But I always do for a second, for a memory, for a version of myself that used to smile every time the name appeared back then. One call from you could change my entire mood. One message could make an ordinary day feel important. Funny how people become routines without realizing it. And funny how much silence you notice when they're gone.
Old contact, old screen, holding places I've already been.
And I keep seeing your name tonight, glowing softly in the light. Not asking to return, not asking to stay, just reminding me of who I used to be, when your voice was part of every day.
Maybe one day I'll delete the number, maybe one day it'll happen naturally, without ceremony, without sadness, without hesitation. But tonight it remains, not as hope, not as regret, just as proof that some people mattered enough to leave fingerprints on the years that follow. Old contacts, purple glow, years have passed, still I know. Different life, different lanes, still recognize the old name. No more calls, no more signs, still surviving through the times.
Sometimes moving on doesn't mean erasing everything. And I keep scrolling through the years, finding memories hidden here. Not because I'm lost inside the past, because the past helped build me.
Contact saved. Contact saved.
4:29 a.m.
.47 a.m. Voice and the static.
Driving through the city, the radio faded, signal breaking apart. Between stations, static filling the speakers. Then for half a second I thought I heard your voice. Not really, just memory playing tricks, but it felt real enough to make me turn the volume up. Funny how memory works, how it hides inside sounds, inside songs, inside places, waiting patiently for the right moment to return. The city lights blurred against the rain, and suddenly I remembered a conversation from years ago, one I hadn't thought about in forever. You were laughing about something stupid, and somehow that became the thing I remember most. Static noise, midnight rain, bringing old echoes back again. A voice inside the static, a memory in disguise. One small sound and suddenly the past is alive.
Maybe that's what memories are. Don't photographs. Don't photographs. Recordings. Maybe that's what memories are. Don't photographs. Don't photographs.
Maybe that's what memories are. Not photographs, not recordings, but feelings waiting for a signal.
but strong enough to return. Radio waves, purple sky, old reflections passing by. Rainy roads, engine sound, lost voices still around. Sometimes memories arrive without asking permission, and I keep driving through the rain, listening for ghosts again. Not because I need them, just because they remind me I live. Radio fading. Radio fading. There's something different about 4 a.m. The city feels quieter, the roads feel emptier. The world feels honest, like everyone is too tired to pretend anymore. This used to be our hour, the time when conversations got real, when masks disappeared and people became themselves. We talked about fears, dreams, future plans, things we never told anyone else back then. The sunrise always felt far away. Now it arrives too quickly, and somehow I miss those conversations more than anything. Not because of what was said, because of how understood I felt. 4:03 a.m. and the city still sleeps, while old memories keep me company. So some people leave, but their understanding stays, like a light that continues glowing long after the room goes dark. Late night talks, morning near, still can hear them crystal clear. Empty roads, sky turning blue, still remember talking to you. Being understood is one of life's rarest gifts, and I'm still driving through the places those conversations built. Sunrise approaching, sunrise approaching. Four 31 a.m. unsent. The message sits there, half finished, half erased, half remembered. A few words, a blinking cursor, and 1,000 reasons not to send it. I've rewritten it more times than I can count, changing sentences, removing emotions, making it shorter, making it safer, trying to find a version that doesn't sound like the truth. Because sometimes the truth is heavy, sometimes it asks questions nobody can answer. The funny thing is, the message isn't really for you anymore. It's for me. Proof that I finally found the words, even if they never leave the screen. Blinking cursor, empty line, holding thoughts I've kept inside. every feeling needs an audience. Maybe some words exist only to help us heal. Type it out, erase again. Late night thoughts inside my head. No reply, no surprise, just the truth behind my eyes.
Not every message needs to be delivered, and I keep watching the cursor blink like a heartbeat inside the silence before finally closing the screen. Draft. Break it down, break it down, don't break it down, break it down, break it down, don't break it down, break it down, break it down, don't. The call never came. For a long time, I thought closure would arrive like a phone call. Unexpected, but welcome. A conversation, explaining everything, putting every question in its place. Tying loose ends together like movies do. But life isn't a movie. Most endings never announce themselves. Most stories simply fade until one day you realize you're no longer waiting. The call never came, the apology never came, the explanation never came, and somehow life continued anyway. The sun kept rising, the roads kept stretching forward, the seasons kept changing, and eventually, so did I. No ringtone, no reply, just another morning sky. The call never came, yet here I am, still moving, still breathing, still driving through another dawn. Maybe closure was never something another person gives. Maybe it's something you build yourself, 1 mile at a time, one night at a time, one memory at a time, until the weight becomes lighter and the road becomes clearer. No last call, no goodbye, still survive, still alive. Morning light breaking through, showing me a different view. Healing begins when waiting ends. The call never came, but the sunrise did, and somehow that was enough. On silent, sunrise, rising, keep driving. "5:16 a.m. Deleted chat. Tonight I opened our old conversation for the first time in months, maybe years. I didn't plan to, my thumb simply found its way there. The way people revisit old neighborhoods just to see what's changed. The messages stretch forever, thousands of moments stacked on top of each other. Late night jokes, random photos, voice notes, future plans. Ordinary conversations that felt ordinary until they became memories. I scrolled for hours watching two younger versions of ourselves talk about everything and nothing, like we had all the time in the world. Back then, the conversation never ended. One message became another, one day became another, and somehow neither of us imagined there'd be a final message hidden somewhere inside, waiting to happen. Old blue bubbles, old late nights, still surviving in the light. Deleted chat, but not erased. The memories still remain. Every word, every laugh still echoes through the rain. And I keep scrolling through the years, finding pieces of who we were. Eventually I closed the conversation, not because it hurt, because it didn't anymore. And maybe that's how healing works. Not forgetting, just learning how to remember peacefully. Old messages, purple glow, years ago. Still I know, different road, different views. Still remember talking to you. Some conversations end, but their impact doesn't. Deleted chat, yet somehow the story stayed inside me long after the screen went dark. Conversation closed. 5:28 a.m. My phone rang unexpectedly. An unfamiliar number, no name attached, no memory attached, just digits lighting up the screen. For a second, my heart reacted before my mind could. Funny how the body remembers things of mine already accepted. For half a moment I imagined it was you calling after all this time with some impossible explanation. Some movie ending life never actually give. But then I laughed because I knew better. Not sadly, not bitterly, just honestly. The call wasn't yours, and somehow that realization didn't hurt anymore. Unknown name, unknown line, still reminding me of another time. Lord, calling through, but the person I expected was never you. And for the first time, that felt okay. Lord, calling through, but the person I expected was never you. And for the first time, that felt okay. The call ended, the morning continued. The city woke up, and so did I. Maybe healing isn't dramatic, maybe it's simply no longer expecting yesterday to return tomorrow. Phone still rings, morning sky, different voice, different life. No more ghosts in disguise, only future in my eyes. The future rarely arrives the way we imagine. Unknown number, unknown road, still moving forward, still growing old. Call ended, unknown bird calling through, but the person I expected was never you. And for the first time, that felt okay. Six oh 2 a.m. No signal. The highway stretched endlessly, beyond the city, beyond the noise, beyond the places where memories usually found me. The signal bars disappeared one by one until the screen read no signal. And strangely that felt comforting. No notifications, no messages, no missed calls, just open road and sunrise for years. I thought connection lived inside devices, inside screens, inside conversations. But maybe the most important connection is the one you have with yourself when everything else goes quiet. No alerts, no sound, just peace all around. No signal, no calls tonight, only sunrise, only light. And I keep driving towards something new instead of looking back at something gone. Something gone, gone, gone. The silence wasn't empty, it was freedom, the kind you only notice after carrying weight for too long. Empty road, morning glow, finally learning to let go. Different sky, different view, different version coming through. Some distances are necessary for growth. No signal, still okay. Maybe that's the lesson anyway. Sun rising. "6:27 a.m. Last notification." A notification appeared, then vanished. Nothing important, just another app asking for attention. And suddenly I realized how much of my life I spent waiting for messages, waiting for replies, waiting for signs, waiting for people to tell me something I already knew. Maybe the answer was never hidden inside a screen. Maybe it was always waiting out here in the real world. The sunrise, the road, the air through the window. The future patiently waiting for me to notice one last sound, one last glow. Then it's finally time to go. Last notification fading away, and for the first time I don't chase it, I let it disappear. Some things deserve attention, some things deserve release. Learning the difference changed everything. Phone goes quiet, sky turns gold. New stories waiting to be told. No more looking for the sign, the next chapter starts tonight. Attention is precious, spend it wisely. Last notification gone from view. For something new. Screen dark. Screen dark. Screen dark. "6:58 a.m. Answered. Final chapter. For the longest time, I thought this story was about a missed call, a missed chance, a missed conversation, a missed ending. But driving through the sunrise, I finally understand. The call wasn't really from you, it was from life, asking whether I keep moving or stay parked in the past, asking whether I keep waiting or start living, asking whether I keep staring at old screens or look out the windshield at everything still ahead. And somewhere between the night and the morning, I found my answer, not inside a message, not inside a voicemail, not inside a memory, inside myself. Night is gone, morning near, the answer's finally clear. And I answered, not with words, not with the call, but with the step forward, a mile forward, a sunrise forward. And I keep driving, knowing some stories end, so better ones can begin.
The phone sits quietly beside me, no longer controlling the journey. Just another object in a car moving toward the future. The road stretches endlessly ahead, and for the first time that excites me more than it scares me, because life was never waiting on the other side of a ringtone. Life was always here outside the window, waiting for me to notice. Sunrise glow, purple face, still grateful for the days. Missed calls, old goodbyes made me who I am tonight. No regret, no disguise, only roads and open skies. The call I was waiting for was my own voice, telling me to keep going. And I answer, the morning light, the open road, the future bright. Every missed call led me here, and somehow I'm thankful for all of it. Sunrise, sunrise, highway, keep driving. 6:58 a.m. Answered. Final chapter.